Hi, good morning. It's Ben from Return to Earth. So what do I got going on today? Well, last minute decision, I decided to film. It's very early in the morning and it's abattoir day for our first set of broiler chickens for 2024. So what does that mean? Well, that means a very long day for me, but what it means is there's gonna be chicken now available for sale at our farm stand. So we've got 149 little guys cooking here, and I've got to catch them. So we have crates, we have a trailer, we have my hands. Let's do it. What we're gonna do first is, before we start catching chickens, is we're going to take a chance that I didn't plug this fence in last night, and hopefully I don't get shot. Okay, and we'll let the laying hens out first. Normally I don't make it out here quite this early, so I'm sure everyone will be very excited to get out of the moop a little bit earlier than usual. Hi guys. Good morning. Anyways, where was I? Catching chickens. Catching chickens. All right, so there's one crate, and in this crate we have 8 chickens. So why 8? Well, 2 reasons. One, these chickens are bigger than like a typical broiler, so these guys are gonna be, they're probably about 8 pounds right now, so cleaned they'll be between 5 and 8 probably. Some of them are bigger than others. So 8 takes up quite a bit of space in this crate. If I wanted to max it out, you could probably do 10, but the main reason is heat. So if they're smaller chickens, I'll put 12 maybe in a crate. And when I was at the abattoir last time, the federal inspector said, that's way too many. And one of the rules is, if the guy, girl in this case, at the abattoir tells you to do something, you just do it, because otherwise they can make your life as difficult as they want to. So, you know, I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing at the time. So if she says 8, I do 8, because you need her to be happy when you show up. So that's the important thing. And you wouldn't maybe think so if you're not familiar with chickens, but this many chickens in one area creates a lot of heat. Down in there where the chickens were sleeping in the dark area when I was crawling under there, it's probably 5 degrees warmer just in that sort of open area, which is hard to believe if you don't handle them. And last time I took the chickens in July, they were unbelievably hot. They were okay, but they got unbelievably hot compared to ambient, just sitting in a group. So 8 chickens in a crate, that's what they told me to do. The federal inspectors can make your life a living hell if they want to, so let's avoid that. And onwards to more crates. So my preferred method to catch is I could just grab a leg, slide your other hand underneath, get their chest. See, with my other hand, you get under their chest. You have good, then you'll have good support for their body weight, especially with a heavier chicken like this. And yeah, you'll see in some professional chicken catching, they just run through and grab, you know, however many chickens you can get in between these fingers, but that's a little aggressive for me, and then chickens end up with broken legs and wings and stuff. So take it easy, book a little bit of extra time. I'm also not trying to catch 10,000 chickens in an hour, so. 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. All right, now the old man's getting tired. Got about 15 chickens left. Let's do it. So what I've been doing is I grab 2 chickens at a time while I'm under there, just for efficiency's sake. Then I tuck the other one kind of under my leg. I'm not squishing him very hard, just enough to put pressure on him so he knows that he can't move. This works pretty good. Once you can settle the chicken down, they kind of stop spazzing out. It's just at the beginning they're like, ah. One thing I wanted to talk about was, you know, if you've seen an industrial chicken plant, I grew up around a lot of that. You know, they'll do 24,000 chickens in a barn, and that's good for efficiency's sake, but you might wonder why you'd mess around catching chickens like this if you could just go buy in the grocery store. Well, first of all, you ain't never had a chicken like a pastured chicken like that that's eating grass for 25% of their diet or so. And the other thing is, like, from an animal welfare perspective, I've caught chickens, I've seen chickens be caught, my dad's caught chickens. Bird welfare is not really relevant in the process to any of it, to the growing, to the hatching, or the catching, or any of it. So you might notice when I'm putting them in the crate, I put them in one at a time, carefully push their head and their wings out of the way. So why am I wasting my time? You know, they're just going to die anyway. Well, first of all, anyone who would just slam a chicken's wing into that door, it happens. Anyone who would just slam that, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that are fine, but I couldn't do it. And these days I wouldn't trust anyone who can after handling them. Second of all, these are my chickens. I've raised them. They have all my money. They have all my money and time wrapped up into them. And how would I say that? I am incentivized to the maximum to see their safety and their welfare all the way to the end. So this includes me going to the abattoir later, where I actually will hang them on the thing before they're killed. I see them all the way from day 1 until the last day, and I am incentivized to the maximum to make sure they stay calm and healthy and intact, because I can't sell a chicken that has a busted wing, you know, or if I accidentally kill one on the way, that's money out of my pocket. That's, you know, it's not some faceless conglomerate or someone who expects 5% mortality or 4% mortality from their flock, which is what the industry expects here in Canada. You know, to put it in perspective, I had 150 chickens and I lost 1 and it was unknown. You know, sometimes chicks just die. So what is that, 0.5% mortality? So it would be kind of a shame for me to get to the very end here and just carelessly handle my birds. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm kind of babying them a little bit, that's why. First of all, I care. Second of all, financially, I'm incentivized to do so. So just keep that in mind if you ever, you know, see a small chicken producer at a farmer's market. You know, maybe there's a reason their chickens are a little more expensive. Anyways, let's finish this off. Which one is making a squeaking sound? That's weird. Okay, last 5. Wow, 8 per crate exactly. All right, that's 149 chickens in crates. Let's get them both. I've sort of, as you can see, I've left the crate sort of scattered around. I have 1 layer in the trailer. just because it's really humid, I don't need everyone getting all hot and overheating before we even get them in the trailer. So what time is it? I have to leave in 45 minutes. So I got time now. I can put them in the trailer. That'll work out good. So let's throw these crates in the trailer, and then we'll re-up the coffee, and then we go to the abattoir. All right, so chickens in a trailer. You'll notice I have sort of a strategy here. Rather than just stacking them in a big stack or as high as they go, I've got 2 layers in the trailer, and then I've got 1 layer in the truck. Wow, with 1 crate there. So what's the strategy behind that? Well, again, like I talked about, the amount of heat that they'll produce really would be shocking to me. So what I'm doing is I've opened up the side gate on the stock trailer, strapped it open so that when I'm driving we get some breeze through here. And then this way there's a gap between all the crates, because I really should get a FLIR camera, because what'll happen is, like, if you imagine you did I have 18 crates, so you imagine you did, let's say you put another stack of 6 here, the crate that would be in the bottom of the middle would be so hot it would just get like the core of the earth. The closer you get to the inside, the hotter it gets. That's why if you ever see a transport with these sorts of crates on it, they actually just have open sides, because it's so hot in there that they can handle the 60-mile-an-hour winds as the truck drives. Anyway, there you go. Chickens in a trailer. Off to the butcher. There we go. Now we're back. It's just me, a trailer full of empty crates, 1 less chore to do for a few days, and just got to look after these tweeters for another 6 weeks or so, and then we do it all again. Anyways, thanks for coming with me. Talk to you later.